Have you ever noticed that a bill can change your mood in seconds? Or opening your banking app suddenly makes your body tense up? What if money isn't the problem? What if your brain thinks money is a threat? Over the last few days, I've been diving deeper into something that I personally find fascinating: the relationship between money, fear, and the brain. And what I discovered helped explain something I've experienced many times in my own life: why smart people avoid looking at numbers, why entrepreneurs freeze when they need to make decisions, why a single bill can create stress that lasts all day, and why money often feels much heavier than it actually is. Because what if your brain isn't treating money as money? What if it's treating it as danger? And that's what we are exploring today. So welcome back if you're an entrepreneur, creator, or someone interested in money, manifestation, identity, and how your inner world affects your results. You're in the right place. Today I'm sharing something that I've been studying myself recently. I'm not presenting myself as the world's leading expert on this. I'm simply sharing what I'm learning because it explains so much of what I've experienced personally around money. And honestly, I think it may explain a lot for many entrepreneurs as well. So the brain doesn't know the difference. One of the things that surprised me most is this: your brain didn't evolve around mortgages, bank accounts, credit cards, taxes, or monthly subscriptions. Your brain evolved to survive thousands of years ago. Its primary job was to keep you alive. So deep inside your brain is a structure called the amygdala. Amygdala. I hope that makes sense. Amygdala. And think of amygdala as your internal alarm system. Its job is very simple: detect danger and respond immediately. The fascinating part is this: the amygdala doesn't always distinguish between physical danger and emotional danger to your nervous system. An unpaid bill, an empty bank account, losing a client, or receiving a scary money email can trigger many of the same alarm signals as a physical threat. I think entrepreneurs often experience this more intensely because when you're employed, you generally know what arrives at the end of the month. As an entrepreneur, income moves. Clients come and go, customers come and go, opportunities appear and disappear. Nothing feels guaranteed, and uncertainty is exactly what the amygdala dislikes. The amygdala loves certainty. It loves predictability. It loves knowing everything is safe. Entrepreneurship often provides the opposite. And that's why many entrepreneurs live with more underlying stress than they realize. Me too. My personal story here, it reminded me of periods in my own life, especially after the financial crisis where I ended up with around $1.5 million in debt. And what I remember wasn't only the numbers, it was the constant feeling, the pressure, the fear, the stories running in my head. What if I never recover? What if I lose everything? What if it gets worse? And looking back, I can see that my brain became trained to search for danger everywhere. And here comes the thing, every bill confirmed it. Every setback confirmed it. Every problem confirmed it. And the alarm system was constantly active. This brings me to the financial freeze response. One thing researchers often talk about is something called the freeze response. Most people know fight or flight, but freeze is different. Freeze looks like avoiding your banking app, avoiding opening bills, avoiding looking at numbers, avoiding difficult conversations, avoiding decisions. And what's fascinating is many people think this means they are lazy, weak, undisciplined, but often it's something else entirely. It's a nervous system trying to protect itself. The brain sees danger and chooses avoidance. And this is actually one of the reasons I've started having breakthrough conversations inside our community, the Income Breakthrough community, because many people believe they have a money problem, but sometimes what they really have is a nervous system that's been stuck in survival mode for years. And if you'd like to get me to help you see if I can identify, or we can identify, some of your own blind spots, there's a 30-minute breakthrough call available through the community with me personally. And if you are completely new to this work, you can also start with our 7-day reset. Links are below this video. So, why more pressure often makes it worse? And this is where I do believe, because I catch myself in this too, I do believe that many entrepreneurs, they get trapped here. Because money feels scary. We often respond with more force, more pressure, more pushing, more hustle, more self-criticism. But if the nervous system already feels unsafe, adding more pressure often creates even more stress. And the stress keeps the alarm system active. And the loop continues. So the shift here, the shift is awareness. And here's the good news. You don't have to solve everything today. You don't have to magically remove fear. You don't have to become fearless. The first step is simply awareness. So the next time money stress appears, pause. Notice it, observe it, and ask yourself, is this actually a money problem right now? Or is it my nervous system reacting to a perceived threat? This question alone can create space, and space inside changes everything. So what happens when we calm the nervous system? One of the things that I'm exploring myself right now is how simple nervous regulation changes our relationship with money. Slow breathing, long exhales, grounding, relaxing the body. Because when the body feels safer, the brain starts feeling safer too. And when the brain feels safer, we make better decisions. We see more options. We think more clearly. and we stop reacting from survival mode. So maybe money isn't actually the problem. Maybe the deeper challenge is that your brain has learned to associate money with danger. And if that's true, then awareness becomes the beginning of freedom. Because what was learned can also be unlearned. And in the next video, I want to explore something even deeper. Because where did this fear come from in the first place? Why do some people panic around money even when they have plenty? And why do childhood experiences often continue shaping our financial decades later? I'll dive into that in the next video. If this resonates with you, leave a comment below and let me know, have you ever felt money stress physically in your body? And if you're interested in manifestation, money identity, and understanding the deeper patterns behind success, please give this video a like and also subscribe and join us. And I'll see you in the next video.